Imagine a world reborn, not from the ashes of nuclear fire, but forged in steel and driven by purpose. What if the Brotherhood of Steel, the Wasteland's most formidable faction, decided to do more than just hoard technology? What if they decided to build a civilization? Let us explore a fascinating alternate reality. What if Lioness Brotherhood of Steel built a sprawling metropolis for 500,000 people right in the heart of the capital wasteland? After the Enclave's defeat at Project Purity, the capital wasteland is a different place, with a source of clean water and the Brotherhood's firm grip on security. Stability finally seems possible. But Elder Lyons, inspired by the Lone Wanderer's selfless actions, sees a grander vision. It's not enough to simply protect the people. It's time to lead them into a new era. The mission is set. Construct a city, a beacon of hope and order, a testament to the Brotherhood's new philosophy. The location is crucial. After much deliberation, they choose the ruins of downtown DC. It's a logistical nightmare, filled with rubble, leftover super mutants, and radiation hotspots. But it's also symbolic. Reclaiming the heart of the old world government sends a powerful message. A new power has risen, one built on discipline and technological might. The Citadel remains the military and command hub, but the surrounding ruins will become the foundation for this new city. They call it Ethelberg, an old name meaning City of Nobility, reflecting the Brotherhood's ideal. The first phase is a monumental cleanup. Scribes and engineers, armed with pre-war schematics and scavenged geological surveys, map out the entire area. They identify structurally sound buildings to be reinforced and dangerous, ruins to be cleared. Massive construction robots, repurposed from military depots or built from scratch using salvaged parts, begin the heavy lifting. Vertibirds, once symbols of assault, now become sky cranes, hauling away tons of irradiated debris and delivering prefabricated steel supports. The city's design is a marvel of post-apocalyptic engineering, a blend of fortified pragmatism and budding civic planning. The layout is concentric. At the very center, around the Jefferson Memorial, is the Aqua Core, the district responsible for Project Purity's operation and water distribution. Heavily guarded, it's the lifeline of Surrounding this is the Forge District, a massive industrial zone, where factories powered by a repaired and upgraded geothermal plant churn out everything from weapons and armor to building materials and consumer goods. This is the economic engine of the city. The next ring is the residential sector, a series of fortified districts. Imagine towering skyscrapers, their broken facades now, sheathed in armor plating and interconnected by These aren't just apartments. They're self-contained arcologies. Each one has its own hydroponics bay on the upper floors, a small market, and a local security post. This modular design ensures that even if one section is compromised, the rest of the city remains secure. The streets below are wide, patrolled by knights in power armor and Mr. Gutsy units, ensuring safety and order. To house 500,000 people, you need more than just shelter. You need a society. This is where the Brotherhood's rigid structure adapts. New arrivals, whether they're former Megaton residents, Rivet city dwellers, or hopeful nomads, go through a formal integration process. They're given a health screening, basic training in civil defense, and assigned a role based on their skills. A former farmer might be trained in hydroponics. A scavenger might work in a reclamation crew, and a doctor would be immediately assigned to a clinic. The Brotherhood itself forms the ruling class. Paladins and knights oversee security and major infrastructure projects. The Order of Scribes expands dramatically, becoming the city's administrators, educators, and scientists. They run the schools, where children are taught not just reading and writing, but the Brotherhood's code and the history of the Great War, ensuring the next generation understands the dangers of the old world. Technology is the cornerstone of their education. Life in Ethelberg is orderly and safe, a stark contrast to the chaotic wasteland outside. Citizens receive weekly rations of purified water and food paste, supplemented by what they can buy in the markets with the new currency. Brotherhood scrip, earned through their assigned labor. Healthcare is free and advanced thanks to salvaged medical technology like autodocs. Crime is almost not. The constant presence of Brotherhood patrols and a strict code of conduct are powerful deterrents. But disorder comes at a price. Personal freedom is limited. Your job is assigned to you. Your residence is allocated. Dissent is not tolerated. Scribes monitor public communications, and any talk of rebellion or questioning of the elders' authority is dealt with swiftly. It's a society built on the principle of the greater good, but the definition of that good is determined solely by the Brotherhood's leadership. Outside the walls of Ethelberg, the Brotherhood's influence reshapes the entire capital wasteland. They establish fortified trade routes, protected by vertibird escorts and ground patrols. Small, walled-off agricultural settlements run by civilian farmers under Brotherhood protection spring up in the outlying areas, sending their harvests to the city in exchange for technology and security. The wasteland is slowly being tamed, one grid square at a time. Factions like the ghouls of Underworld or the independent scavengers of Evergreen Mills are given a choice: integrate into the Brotherhood S system or be considered a potential threat. This grand experiment, this city of steel and order, would be the most powerful force in post-war America. It would be a beacon of stability, proving that humanity could not only survive, but thrive. However, it would also be a society living under the shadow of an armored fist. The question remains: is a life of safety and security worth the cost of individual liberty? Ethelberg would be the ultimate test of the Brotherhood's ideology. A shining city that could either lead humanity into a new golden age or become the world's most organized and efficient cage. What do you think? Could this society truly work? Or would human nature eventually lead to rebellion against such a rigid system? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. If you enjoyed this journey into an alternate Fallout future, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into our favorite worlds. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.